We're going to be working on the map for Everbound today. This is a map that Emily and I drew it, and Emily helped me plan the features. We did this in like early 2021. So what I'm going to do is we have our unit scale up to 1,000 so that we're working in kilometers, and we have this reference image of the map. This is actually an old version of the map that we're not using. This is the most recent version of the map. This is the one that aligns with all of the lore that Emily and I have written. Most places with a name, there is some kind of lore attached to it that we've written down. There are a couple places on here that we just kind of named to match the area, but for the most part, there's something to be said about everything that's named on the map. But basically what I'm going to do here is, well, first things first, copy that entire row. We're going to extrude that. Okay. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to do this as levels of detail. All the thinking has been done for us. So we're just going to be kind of hanging out and trying to lay out the terrain shape. And then we'll pick an area on the map, pop in, and try to do a closer level of detail, which is where the grid is. We're doing metric on this because metric is better, so I'm forcing myself to learn metric. At least since getting the 3D printer. I've been learning metric on a small scale. Now we're doing metric on a large scale. But that's the cool thing about metric is it's the same! And basically, we just want to go through and select everything that is outside of the actual terrain lines. And for some of these island sections, I think I'm going to stay out of the -1, just because the islands, I mean, at this level of detail, the islands are too small. Do we say each level of detail is a kilometer? Just make this three-dimensional grid for now? That's probably the right move. We'll try that and then see how it works. The nice thing about stepping everything. What's going on? Oh, I have a new chair, by the way. Look I have a real chair again. Hi, puppy. Who's a good girl? Come here. Why are we whining? Huh? What's the problem? Can I help you? You don't have to stay here, but you asked to come here. Do you need me to let you go? Good girl. I changed my mind, by the way. We are going to select all this stuff because it's outside the landmass. It doesn't make any sense to leave this up there just because it's a high resolution area. And we want to move all that down. Minus 1,000. We bring it down another step. So that's that edge. That's nice. Okay. So, and then this is where it looks weird, because it seems like it should come around here and take this whole space. But there's a line here, and we already stepped down one. So I think we need to make one up. Right around here. Just to make this make sense. Okay, then we go to the side, and we drop it. Okay, and then now we can fix our problem point. It needs to go up, what, 2,000? I guess that's in the right spot. There we go. Okay, let's make that a solid form so that we can actually look at it. That's definitely a pretty good start. So there's our ocean floor. Not bad. Now we need to do the mountains. I like this map so much better than the old map. I mean, look, it's just better. That was the old map. Big island in the middle with lake, triple lake with river to nowhere. I don't like this map. It was fun to draw. I don't like this map. Also, it doesn't look exactly like a dick. I think we can agree it's too close. You like the croissant? Thank you. I do like the croissant. Yeah. Well, and the idea for this rectangle here was for that to be like a gigantic prison. Yeah, the pad of butter. The pad of butter is a prison. Prison butter. For some reason, it sounds bad to call it prison butter. As far as I'm aware, that doesn't mean anything, and yet it sounds like it does, doesn't it? Prison butter just sounds wrong, doesn't it? Oh, God. If it is the thing after this, it will be. Oh, God. No. So for starters, I know I want this peak to be a little bit higher than the other ones. We'll bring this up 500. No, not 5,000. 500. There we go. So that is now 500 meters taller than... Or no, I shouldn't have done that on that one. Damn it. I should have done that over here, because this is a mountain and that's a volcano. This one, I should be flattening it out a little bit, because it's a volcano. Not bad. Okay, I'm done rotating now. I need some time to appreciate what we've got so far. Now we're gonna go through and fix a few random things. Bring that up. Okay. So we save there. That is our 1 kilometer map. What we want to do is duplicate that, and then we name this 100 meter. Okay, we hide the big one. Now all we have is 100 meter. Maybe we could work on Crown's Ridge. That's like an isolated area that's approximately the size of what I'm wanting to work on. And then we are going to split. So now that's a separate shape. And then we want to subdivide this with 9 cuts. And that should take our 4... Yeah, that'll take our 4 block square and make it a 10 block square. Or make it a 40 block square. So each block becomes 10 by 10. If it's going from a kilometer, then that would make it 100 meters. Right? Yes. 1,000 divided by 10 is 100. Math checks out. Okay, we got that split. I want to do the next one. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. I think this will work. Unfortunately, this one has to be 4. It's a little upsetting. But we'll get by. And then I'm hoping that if I do this, I should be able to go down the line and say split, and then I can select a grid section. Yeah! Okay, this totally works. I might end up lengthening either the top or the bottom. Well, I guess it would have to be the bottom ones. By 1, just so that they're all 5 by 5. I can see myself not being able to handle that. Oh my god, I'm forcing myself. Okay, so now, if we go through in order, this should go down the line. Ah, look at that. Okay, why can't I fucking select anything? This is not okay. And it says, oh, you might have the wrong tool selected. But, like, why is it acting like I have that tool selected whenever I click, when that's not the tool I have selected? Speaking of, why not just paint a height map? Well, A, I don't know how to do that. And there is no B. So now we're just going to be focusing on Crown's Ridge here. You're suddenly missing the trackball days. Why is that? Am I shaking the camera? No, you're thinking about the pros and cons of sculpting with a mouse versus a tablet pen, and then the trackball popped into your head. Yeah, I've been thinking about that same pros and cons list. We could pull this into VR also. Well, I would pull it into VR if VR sculpting in Blender was consistent, which as far as I understand, it is not. Ah, Corey, thank you for that with the water level, it's so much better. It just immediately you can see what you're looking at. It's very, very valuable. Oh, you know what else I should do, actually, just to make things easier? Since we can go into this color space. You're wondering why I didn't do that earlier? I don't know. It didn't occur to me that was an option. I really like how that's starting to look. How big is this? What can I compare it to? Well, it's 5... This section we're looking at is 25 square kilometers. Yeah, exactly, Corey. It's 5 by 5 kilometers. Yeah, 9 square miles. So I don't know what's that size. Thank you for the American. Yeah, we're working in metric with this just because it's more consistent. Oh my god. Okay, so I just searched 9 square mile, or I'm sorry, I searched 9 square mioles. Sorry, I just 9 square mioles. Like, that it would just give me something that was 9 square miles. I don't know what I was aiming for. But I wanted to share the top ask. How many miles is 1 square mile? I don't know why that tickles me so much, but it does. Yeah, obviously 4 miles. It's either 4 or it's infinite. Because you have to walk every horizontal mile the whole way down the square. You versus the guy she told you not to worry about. This is what I ordered and this is what I got. 4 football fields is not a city. That's a small town or a really big fucking castle. You were joking about football fields? Oh, well, I trusted you. How many football fields is it? You're right. Those aren't 2.25 square miles apiece. Listen, when we start talking about square miles, I lose all sense of what anything means. You know, because it gets exponentially larger. You would think our brains are logarithmic. I should be able to do that, right? Like, I need things that are 9 square miles. Actually, yeah, probably 9, because we're really talking about this area here. Here we go. There was a fire in Oregon that was 10.5 square miles. Oh, no. It's 10.5 miles to a side. Oh, here's a good way to judge. Okay, so 30 to 40 minutes to walk 3 kilometers. So it would take 30 to 40 minutes to walk across this entire area. That's still not a large city. Well, not by our standards. Maybe in video game world it is. 9 square kilometers, did I mean 25 or did you miss something? Well, 25 is you did miss something. It was quick. 25 is the whole square, right? But really the city is only in 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3. The city is in this area. I'm really excited about this map. This is going to be super cool. You're glad to hear it? It's fun having me gush about the project. I'm glad. I'm very excited, you know? I mean, this is a project I really, 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 really care about. If I can get this and Megalomania out into the world, I'll be pretty pleased with myself. A lore book to go with the main... Yeah, we could Silmarillion this. Did you just hear Sans Undertale? I wouldn't know, unfortunately. Games, what's his name, Homestuck, or Dr. Andonot Earthbound something. Megalovania? Is it playing? No, I don't have Soundstripe on right now. I don't know what's happening. Did I mention Megalovanias? Or did I mention Megalovania? Megalomania. Ah. Completely different compartments in my head. Don't facepalm me. I got there. Every day is a struggle for me. We should be applauding the minor successes when we get them. It's really making them meet the water much better, honestly. Like, just shaping that out from the top gives it this really nice foot, which it really should have. They're now one shape. And then we can, I guess, just go down the line and zip it up. Because it's so weird. I think in the past week or so I've made more progress on this than I have in a long time. Yes, Emily, who would have been my girlfriend the last time you saw me, We're engaged now as of October. Just ask the AI to copy them for me. Ah, yes, the magic AI that can code a video game just because you asked for it. The GitHub Copilot lead did say cope when people credibly proved that the AI was stealing copyleft code. Just train an AI to emulate the personality of your favorite video game designer. Did y'all hear about that Corridor Digital video? No. What happened? Yeah, I saw these clips. And, like, it's not perfect, right? It's really jittery. But this is early days. It'll get better. But the shots where there's a large amount of... Even there, look at that. He shudders a little bit. And all of the shadows move and change. Like, that does not look like real animation. That looks like a filter. A really good one, but it looks like a filter. I'm not convinced that there's any stopping it. I mean, at this point, all of these models that already exist would have to be wiped and retrained, right? There are abusers in the world, doesn't give people a free pass to join in. Well, no. Who said it did? You weren't saying I said that. Okay, well, I don't know that I see a problem with Corridor doing a video on this to demonstrate what the technology is capable of. For me, the place where you run into a problem is where people say, I made this. Like, if we have this AI art processing software, you have AI producing visual art like this. Like if it ends up being that you can't sell that as your own, then who cares what it's using as training data? You don't think they're malicious. I know, but accusing people of being irresponsible can be... That has weight to it in the same way that calling somebody malicious does. Because if people are repeatedly irresponsible, it doesn't really matter if they're malicious or not. So, to say that they don't mean it as malicious, but that it's irresponsible to do that, it's still trying to hold on to the connotation that they're bad, that they did something wrong. And I don't know that I agree with that. I mean, they're not trying to present this as their art. They're explaining very clearly that it's not, actually. I see two. Is it maybe on their second channel? Because this one shows both, and then this one has them showing that it's video to anime in the thumbnail. Oh, Crew is the second channel. Oh, so where's the Corridor Digital video? Oh, this is not okay. This I don't agree with. Yeah, okay. So the reason I was arguing with you there is I didn't understand that they did this. This is absolutely not fucking okay. Yeah, this is a video designed to bait you into thinking that they made this. Which they didn't. But no, I fully agree. This is the main channel. It's separate from that other content. Way fewer people are going to see that other content. Most people will not click the thing in the description. They will watch this alone, where you post it as your own content. No, they absolutely did wrong here. Absolutely did wrong here. I don't want to give you any more watch time. They could have taped a short video of themselves and then add the AI stuff. Yeah. I mean, hell. Disclaimer on the... If you want to get right to the action and you want to open with the video, fine. Disclaimer generated with AI. On that note, we will reconvene on Wednesday, especially when it's a very specific art style. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that is ripping somebody off deliberately. Anyway, we'll be back on Wednesday. I'm going to be using AI to generate a cardboard ball machine while I sit on the couch. And I hope you will be there to hang out with me. Take care of yourselves. It's been a blast as always. We'll see you next time. Noon on Wednesday. Stay safe, everybody. Bye-bye.